Hello everyone, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be going over some tips and tricks for Liberty County in Roblox, of course. If you guys have been watching my other videos, you probably can tell that I am a fan of this game. Let me just spawn in a vehicle, because most of these tips have to do with a vehicle. I do have an exotic car, but I'm not really a fan of it. It's so low on the ground that when you're driving, you just can't really, you can't really go over some of the curves like this right here. See this Hellcat? It just does it perfectly. But some of the other cars do not. Alright. So, if you guys watch my videos, you guys can probably tell that I normally don't follow the law, even when I'm a cop. So, if you wish to follow the speed limit, I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but you can put your car in manual. If you're on a keyboard, just press M. Let me go to controls so I can show. So, as you might be able to see here, video quality is kind of bad. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but you can just press F for transmission mode, which is also basically turning your car into manual. So that basically just has your gear cap out. Gear 4 caps out around 64. I think that's probably what you want for some places. Press R to go forwards a gear, and F to go back a gear. I think gear 3 or 4 is probably what you want for most places, because the speed limit's normally around like 40 to 50, I think. There's probably some 35 places. Yeah, right there's 45. Yeah, so I'm not really a manual kind of guy, so I just go back to automatic. That's tip number 1. Also, for paychecks, if you like to follow the law and also get money, paychecks don't really help you get that much money. You do, I think, get more money if you're like a cop from paychecks. I think you get about $1,300 for paychecks from that. But for a civilian, you get about $1,200 on average. I think also if you're a cop, you get more money for the paycheck if you arrest someone. Also, yeah, most of these tips are for people who are robbers and civilians. So also you can rob houses and ATMs approximately every 5 minutes. They had an update a little while ago where you have to stay alive for 4 minutes to get the in-game loot. I think about a minute after that, so about 5 minutes. Then you can rob one. And that kind of leads me to the next point. Fastest way to get 5 stars is doing what I said, robbing a house and ATM every 5 minutes, alternating. Also get a group of guys for that, so that's way harder for the cops to get you. It's possible to get to 5 stars, but it's pretty tricky. I'm just kind of driving around in a circle here, guys. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the game. Yeah, so you do that. Also, you can get a lot of wanted points by shooting people, especially cops and cars. So basically, if you just shoot the cars, oh, see, I just got $1,500 from the paycheck there. Alright, guys, so the money from paychecks really vary. Yeah, so also, guys, learn the map. That helps a lot when you're playing with friends, because I have some friends who like to play this game, but they don't really know the map. So like sometimes I'm about to be arrested and I call for them to help, and they're like, "Alright, where are you?" And then I'll say like, "I'm at the police station," and then they're like, "Alright, I don't know where that is." And then by the time they finally find where it is and get there, I've already been arrested, and I basically already have been out of jail. So learn the map. Also, that helps with if you're trying to rob places or gas stations. Also, if you're trying to lose some cops. Let me get over to a spot where this is how I normally lose cops when I rob a house. I'm just curious if this guy's gonna follow me. No. Also, guys, I advise using your mouse. I guess this applies to like all games, but especially Liberty County, because you can like turn around by right clicking. Yeah, so let me show you what I do for robbing houses. If you watch a lot of my videos, you know, but alright, I'm wanted for traffic violations, so I gotta make sure a cop doesn't find me. Alright guys, so normally I also advise robbing houses at night. This is normally the house I rob. I advise pulling up as close as you can to the house before you rob it. So that like, I suggest getting like right up on the curb. That's if you don't have an exotic car, because if you have an exotic car, you might get stuck. And so, basically when you leave the house, you'll just like see this thing that says like press E to enter the driver's seat, and then you just do that, and if you do it fast enough, the cops might not even know you left, and then you can just drive away really fast. Also, they're normally camping outside. Yeah, so I normally rob that greenhouse back there, and then what I would do is just travel along this dirt road, normally at night with my headlights off. And then, if you go left, basically just go through the trailer parks. But if you go here, you kind of like pop up on the other side of the map near the sheriff's station. It's not really the other side of the map, but most people don't know that about that, or I guess they do know about it, but they don't think about it. Alright, there's a cop over here, so just go. Okay. On to the next one. Drift with parking brake. Alright, so if you're in a police chase, this really helps you. Drifting though doesn't really help if you're not going like over 50 miles an hour. Why is that Bearcat patrol? Fine. Yeah guys, so always drift with parking brake. Also really helps you if you're in a police chase, because you drift and then not all the police officers will know how to drift. So some of them keep going and then they hit each other. It's just, normally the criminal has an advantage. Alright, alright, they're not following me, right? Alright guys, this is gonna lead on to my next tip. Normally try and roleplay with cops if they think you're wanted. As you guys can see, I just juked them out. I think I might just might get arrested soon. I'm gonna do some parking brake drifting. I think this is really like the only way to drift. Alright, my Hellcat's faster than their cars, so I gotta use that to my advantage. Man, my computer's kind of laggy right now. Yeah guys, so I'm gonna drift up here. Yeah guys, so as you can see, I almost fell over there, but that was because I was not doing some great driving. So yeah, just do that when you're in a police chase, and if you do that enough, and there's a pretty high chance you'll lose them. Alright, the cops are on me. I don't know why. Alright, so I think I lost them. Either that or they just decided there's no reason to chase me. Oh yeah, also, this kind of goes back to getting 5 stars. But if you're in a burning car, you do take damage. I think that was a new update. Yeah, so normally, like, if you're trying to become 5 stars by, like, shooting people, the cops will normally, like, hop back in the car before they die. The thing is, if you shoot their car enough and then it starts burning, and, like, catches fire, then they actually take damage. So that's useful. Um, Also, guys, if you have like recently started playing the game, you've probably noticed that your cars have like very little control. And so basically, the more expensive cars you have, the more control that they get. Um, so sometimes, like, if you just press like, so you know how you move around with WASD. So if you press like A or D to turn, sometimes like your car will just like kind of glitch out and just like drive off into a building. That's normally not a problem with the more expensive cars like the Hellcat. And I guess the exotic cars, I don't know. I don't use them a whole lot. I don't like them. The cars are just so low that it's really like easy to just basically just mess it up. Another one also. If you're wanted, you cannot change your car color. See? There's a little notification in the bottom. Yep, you cannot customize vehicles when wanted. Alright guys, I think that's the end of the video. This is just some accumulation. This is the knowledge I've gathered from playing this game for a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. Bye.